grievances. I don't want to have to deal with them. Okay, right, at least I got that. Not quite enough to get everything, but it's pretty close. We'll go with that. Demand some war reparations for our troubles. And now there is just one fool to have to deal with. Thanks for giving me my land back. Thanks for increasing its autonomy. I don't know if he actually did increase autonomy. No. Okay. You want to go to Kochor, which is mountains. But you arrive there before I do, so no, that is not something that I want. Come meet me in lands favourable to me, would you? Oh, of course he's exiled. I forgot about these guys up north as well. Okay, so gonna murder these pretenders and these rebels, and I'm going to make Nagai pay so badly for all this. We're on par technologically. Oh, I need to take care of those Assamese as well before they spit themselves out of my country. So many rebellions. You know, I say I want to make them pay, but it's probably better that I just take the money and stabilize my realm for now. It's nice to be cool, but it's cooler to survive. Alright, so that kind of makes Yarkand my new rival, because I hate them. So who'll be the next to rise up? The Jampuri have been surprisingly docile. There's only one problem that they actually want to rise up, and that's the Bachreich. Why here and not the others? Ah, because they're Jampuri, the rest are some other strange sect. Okay, the Chagatai Khanates can do as they please. I'm more interested in slaughtering the pretenders for now. And it is a slaughter because it's on desert land where I get my horde bonus. Ming, please fall apart and stop amassing troops on my border. Diplomatic ruler. Oh, and they don't hate me and want all my land anymore. Well, perhaps we can foster a new, very beneficial relationship. Is this enough to siege it yet? Yeah. Better be, because I got rebels to kill. Well, they have conquest on me. And they're putting all their units on my border. Come now, Ming, there is no need for... I think they're seeing a need for it. I can't even invade Ming, they have so many forts on the go. Look at me, I am incredibly religiously held together, Ming. You couldn't possibly want to attack me now. Jake show Ming who has the better dragon. No contest there, but still is not an ideal situation. I need to look for more allies. Sind, because you're allied to my rival Yarkand. Delhi is my rival. Jampur, well, I did stab them in the back that time. Ah, Manchu. You hate me, you've rivaled me. What did I do to deserve so many rivals? You know, all that autonomy that I managed to gain, or rather lose throughout time, I just gained it because I had particularists, the absolute worst of rebel types, pop up. And go, no Jake, you get autonomy everywhere now. Loads of rebels will just waiting to rise up now. Alright. Hmm? Oh, shoot. 5 months for the Assamese. How fast can I get there? July, September, June, July, August, September, October. Too risky, we need a merc right there. Can't forget about him either. Jake, what were your starting provinces? Hey, don't say plural. My only starting province was Sidam. Which is why I dare say I'm doing not too bad, all things considered. Okay, I think these are all dry lands and deserts, so... nothing too bad. We're getting our manpower back on the go. I bet this guy is going to start rethinking his whole destroy me idea. Alright, I want our units over there. Maybe Ming wants to help with rebels. Hey, if he wants to, he certainly can, but he's not giving any of that. Oh, swell. Gets Ming off of our back. They've gone friendly. Finally. A bit of hope in this hopeless campaign that has been Sarig Yogir. Oh, we hate them. Okay, well we can change that. Just give me some military access. The separatists are still on the rampage, but that's okay. Because we're going to kill them. Actually, you can kill them. You're my ally, right? Oh, monthly autonomy change in Irtesh. I'll just have to make do with that. Now I love you, so... yes. Which means you want military access, right? Which means you want to fight my rebels for me, Ming. Get to it. Even when situation looks hopeless, don't give up the fight. Sarig Yogir lives to... oh, come on. Just... I don't deserve this kind of treatment. Alright, he's still making our way into our lands. You can deal with these rebs, not me. Bukhara, you're only allied with Sibir, and Sibir is pretty much nothing anymore. You have a whole bunch of cores that I frankly wouldn't mind you having back. So what say you become my vassal? I'll take it by force if I have to. Sibir, I want these lands for myself as well. So let us fabricate claim. Next up, Bukhara becomes our vassal and we annex Sibir, because the only time when we have anything resembling stability is when we... oh, for the love of God! Why? Why are my rulers made of matchsticks? We should not rule by the sword or die by it. Okay, that is strange. It seems that successions get secured instantly. I don't mind the little bundle of legitimacy, but... okay, you're a lot younger than me. We'll go by yours. At least I assume you're a lot younger than me. Why? Why are all my kings dying? Or my khans dying so swiftly? It's like they go, nah, I don't want to rule this piece of garbage land. And they just instantly go away from my country. Okay, sure, stability hits. What a riot. Jake, can you... oh. Well, at least the pretenders will probably be on their way to the capital, so they will march through those rebels on their way there. How many rulers have I had since the start of the game? That's a good metric to check. Previous rulers. No dynasties. Cool. Oh, I see. That's during the bouts, but bearing in mind the game's been going for less than 100 years. 1, 2, and we can ignore you, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Our 12th ruler. Giving them an average span of, what, like 9 years? No, less than that. I've been streaming for 2 hours Algiers. Or Igars. Okay, so the Nepalese rise up, but I'm sure my pretenders can go and take care of them. Okay, what say we actually get some ideas on the go? I wouldn't mind a bit of land attrition reduction, stability cost reduction, and an extra missionary to unify my lands somewhat. Wow, Ming's a real bro. He's taking care of all these northern rebels for me. Actually, you do just that. Me, I got bigger fish to fry down here. Jake, this is starting to remind me of Rebels without a pause from the forums. Oh, I know that one well. Also really starting to think that maybe religious was not the best idea to take. Should have gone economic so I can actually get some autonomy reduction. Alright, so I don't mind what the pretenders are up to. The Nepalese, well, Naples don't have that many cores, and I can really abuse these rebels nicely. They would be going out of their way to take any forts if I had any forts in the region, but forts are one of those luxuries that I can't afford. Oh, jeez, not civil war. I'm never going to be able to get religious unity. Where is Kapsak? Unfortunately, Yarkand are allied with Sindh and Delhi, so getting into a good rough-up with them is going to be difficult. Nagai even more so since they're fighting the Afghanis at war with the Ottomans. And Persia allied the Ottomans as well, so things could go alright here. We have a splendid relationship with the Ming. Should never have knocked Dong Huo. No, 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 no. You don't go there. You stay far away from there. Is there a new map mode of development? You know, if there's one thing we're missing, it is that. I'd quite like to see development instead of base tax these days. Alright, Ming is taking care of our guys up north. Malwa taking care of our guys down south. Wow. We've made some good friends. Jake, perhaps you should have played as France in this patch. What do you take me for? In fact, you know what? Frozen jellyfish, just get out of here. Such quaffs are unwelcome. Alright, good on you, Ming. You must really, really like me if you're doing all that for me. It's a shame the pretender rebels are going out of their way to make my life miserable. Okay, dare I say I should back you up, but we'll just throw our mercs on the go. You folks, clean up this mess. We have these pretender rebs that are going to be going this way actually, so maybe, just maybe, we'd be better off taking our horses and sticking them there. Not that route though. And if you can get to Kangra before they decide to head there, that's also good. Alright, we got this. Holy crivens, that's just been horrible. But our manpower is recovering, slowly but surely. Forts, great for a tall country, but when I'm this wide, probably better off without them, since I would the rebels would have their all the time in the world to go and capture them, and I would have to spend forever having to siege them back. Oh, thanks, Malwa. I owe you a bundle. Yarkand separatists want to rise up again. Okay. Is allying Ming like allying France? That depends just how well they hold together. Because it's not often very well. Okay, we got you here. You may have some good maneuver, but that isn't going to save you from my horses. Alright, and we've managed to avoid the disaster by reclaiming our lands. Okay, we need to grow ever fatter. And Jampur is just the guy to let us grow that way. But then again, I also want Siberia inside of me. Let's go for both. Good. Now die for me, because no child can be king, and you're not that great at administrating my realm. Ugh, might as well take it. No, actually, I might as well not take it. Why take a useless thing like that? I want ideas. Okay, so the Yarkans are due up next. Probably going to rise up in Yarkand. Oh, that didn't slaughter them. Well, that still didn't slaughter them. Where are they going to? Shigatse. Sure, okay. I'm sure these guys can take care of it. How long till they're there? 4th of December? 10th of December. Damn. At least I'm only throwing mercenaries to their death here, and I don't have to pay extra for reinforcing mercenaries. They have so much more morale than me. Thankfully, they are dying, and now they want to go to Bhutan. Jake, how about a small war to stabilize the realm? This man thinks right. Jake, how many troops does Orissa have? Too many, and their tech is too strong. Remember, I tech slower than pretty much every... Oh, lordy. Okay. At least we caught them in the act. And I wouldn't mind gaining a touch of karma, even though we're going to lose it all. Not again. Autonomy everywhere, or lose stability, neither of which I want, or can really sufficiently deal with. Oh dear. This is bad. Why is nothing good happening? Just bad. I think a nice war would stabilize our realm. We don't even have any truces, so we'll probably get called weak soon. Sure enough, here they come. Part of the problem was I never had my 4-shock general in charge. Jake, should you still have Mongyang as a vassal? They've been slaughtered by Orissa and are probably not that useful anymore. Hey, never even thought about that. And they would want to be a vassal. Tangu is trying to gun someone down, but it's not them. That's a great idea. An excellent idea. Thank you very much. Didn't even pay attention to them getting slaughtered, which shows what a great ally I am. Okay, everyone's moving in on the Jampur. I want everything, but I'm actually having to pick and choose here. Let's start improving those relations. We've already got the alliance. And would you believe it, there are no rebel factions that are close to rising up. Sure, the Oirat might say they're close to it, but they're not really. So get over to Korla. Just crunch together the infantry, because who cares? I'll leave you behind to de-siege. And, oh wow, you didn't really care about these now, did you? We'll take on Sibir and Bukhara. Their tech advantage means nothing. Do I really want to annex Sibir? Is a question, but hey, growing big makes me stronger, right? One tricky thing is, how do I actually get to the rest of Bukhara? None of my allies will be willing to help out in this war. nobody wants to fight you. Malwa's already fighting you, and Ming goes, nah, that's too far away. If Bahmanes get ripped into, I will actually prefer fighting Jampur down here. So in preparation for that, I will fabricate another claim on you. What do I actually have for now? Your capital, but Lucknow is a very good province, so let's focus on that as well. Jake, will you take expansion? Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, at least very slowly but surely our country is coming together. Instead of coming apart. Man, I pretty much pride myself on building stable empires, and this is anything but. Whew. Snap, though. Orissa is getting huge. I'm almost at my limit, so I may as well go with that. Can you even take expansion? I thought you had to take 2 admin ideas as first and second. Oh no, I won't be taking expansion, I'll be taking exploration. But I only want 1 idea from it for the colonist. You need to be at peace for me to make... Positive stability being the only thing that's reducing unrest. And a national unrest guy is way too expensive for our coffers to afford. Jake, what does Miltech 9 normally do? Better units. But hordes don't get upgrades to units. It's at roughly this time in the game that my units start becoming severely underwhelming. Let's all be very grateful that Muscovy is not expanding, because I could not take them down right now. It's only going to get harder as time goes on, but looking on the bright side, autonomy is slowly dribbling down. Not Assam, it's pretty much the only province that produces anything. 40 autonomy there. No, I'm just losing the admin power there. Not even sorry. The Oirats will rise up soon, but at least we'll get the recent revolt modifier there. Who knows, Ming might even fight them for us. And now that we... Oh, we already have a royal marriage. Guess I do just need to improve those relations, because I'll get another 58. So that plus a gift will be plenty. Jampur lost their Bahmani alliance. Their only allies are pathetic, although it does include Kashmir, which I maybe should not call pathetic, given all the things they've done to me in the past. Two doesn't feel like enough, though. I want more. If I take Central Doab, which is an important centre of trade, might just be able to dominate something. Hopefully you don't desire Central Doab, though, because I don't want to be stepping on your feet. No, you don't. Let's make it ours. Ming's not at war. I think they would take care of my rebels for me. So in preparation for that, we're just going to march south. Jake, get trade power to further increase relations. Yeah, the lack of diplomats is actually quite starving. I would quite like diplomatic ideas, but to be honest, I would take anything right now. I have no strength. The country is so weak. Like a 3-province Italian would be making more money than me. Oh, lovely. The fires of faith are strong and people are inspired to spread it, even now people flocking to join our missionaries. And I hope those are some of them. What a bro you are, Ming. Thanks a bunch. I may need to throw a single man up there to help deal with actually taking that land back, but it's a problem for the future. Jake, how come Ming hasn't split up? Ming has just gotten really lucky. They haven't had any rulers that have had low legitimacy, therefore sapping them of their celestial... I forget the words, but they're doing good, basically. Civil war in Venice. Keep it up. Right, there's no way a war with Jampur would be easy. When will government reform be on the horizon? I don't like reforming my government as a horde, so hopefully never. Thanks, but no thanks, Ming. I need a bit better than that. Alright, my good general is dead, which is terrible news for me. I'm also not inspired by my ability to take on you right now, and I don't really have the money to do much better. But we'll make some new cavalry anyway. Let's hope the guy don't come back for round 2. In time, we're actually getting a little stronger. Becoming more unified, even though it may not seem like it. Just kind of wish I had my next idea for better strength. But we need that admin for coring, and our ruler kind of blows at admin. Oh, that's right, I want him dead, so let's make him a general. He's the fastest man I've ever seen. Not quite, but he is fast. Oh, actually, forget up there. I know it's Tengri, but these lands are actually worth something. Let's focus on converting them. Jake, if you don't get better units, aren't you basically forced to westernize if you don't want to get slaughtered by civilized nations? Well, that just adds to the fun and the difficulty. I mean, take Jampur, military tech 8. 9 doesn't really give me any advantage over them, and their units are going to start to get considerably better than ours. So, come to think of it. Kashmir and Mawat. Kashmir is always a pain. Okay. Well, we'll just have to smoke Jampur. Let's actually focus on getting some land that is worth our time. I'm actually going to put Siberia on the back burner for now. Also, yeah, Mongyang, if you wouldn't mind giving me some trade power. As much as you can, because the more you take, the more of a relation boost you get from it. And as long as you're at peace, I can vassalize you. Should I rush your vassalization now so that you can help me out in this war? Seems like a good idea. And if I get you sooner... I mean, that puts me at 160, 170, 85. Greedy guts! I did that a little too soon. I should have waited just a little bit. I'll throw down a guarantee to help us out. And there we go, we can get that vassalization as long as nothing hiccups between now and the 12th of January. Whew, nothing hiccuped. Here's the fun part. Orissa are going to want Mongyang dead, and Orissa are painfully close to getting guns. They're also just plain painful. I don't know what I can do to react against them. But I'll have to come up with something. It means we no longer need to improve relations with you. Heck, this war will probably take a while, so why don't I just fabricate another claim? Varanasi would be quite nice. But Tawa would also be quite nice. Nice!